Are we about to see a wave of foreclosures? Hi, I'm Amanda Brennan, local real estate agent here in Richmond, Virginia, and I love my city. And that's why I'm always talking about all things RVA and the Central Virginia housing market as it impacts buyers, sellers, and investors. My friends and buyers keep asking me, are we going to see a ton of foreclosures in 2021? So I want to take a couple minutes today to talk about foreclosures and exactly what a foreclosure crisis is, where we've been in the past, where we are today, and what you can expect to see from the media in the future. So let's dive right in. If you go back to 1999 to present day, the national average number of foreclosure filings is 206,000. Now this is per quarter historically for the last 20 years. Now where do we stand today? The most recent data in the second quarter of 2020 is 23,900 foreclosure filings. Now, it's important to keep in mind that that's largely due to the foreclosure memorandum in place due to the pandemic. So, are foreclosures going to increase? Ultimately, yes. Once the memorandum's lifted, we will see an increase in foreclosures. And now, the headline you can expect to see in the media is foreclosures are going to double, triple, or go up however many times. But the reality is, where we stand today, that number could go up 8.5 times before we've even hit the national average for the last 20 years. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm just trying to give you a little context before all these scary, misleading headlines come out. Now, you might ask, what about the properties in active forbearance? Well, actually, forbearance is kind of leveling off. In May, we had a little over 4.7 million people in active forbearance. And now, in mid-November, we are at 2.7 million. So it's dropped off by a little over 2 million people. It's important to note that when this first hit, there were a lot of people that went on forbearance as kind of a precaution that actually could pay their mortgage. It wasn't until they said that it would impact your credit and you'd still have to pay it back at the end of your loan anyways that people said, okay, I'll pay instead. So we saw a big spike up in March and April, and then people started to pay again in May. Now, we like to look at foreclosures and distress sales now compared to previous years. In January 2012, 35% of home sales were distressed sellers, and you can see this figure has decreased every single year since. Right now, in 2020, there's only 1% of properties selling that are distressed, foreclosure, or short sale. Now you might ask, why is that? Well, one of the main reasons is homeowners have so much equity in their homes. Of the percentage of homeowner equity in 2020, 42% of people own their properties outright. Now, they obviously don't have a mortgage to pay and won't have any issues. And then we show 60% of people have more than 20% of equity in their homes. So you're looking at a majority of homeowners that have over 20% of equity in their homes. Of the homes currently in active forbearance, 91% have at least 11% equity. So that means even if someone is impacted right now with not being able to pay their mortgage, they have a lot more options, and they should definitely reach out to a real estate professional to go over all of them. Now, it's important to talk about interest rates and affordabilities when discussing this, but we'll save that for a future episode. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment or send me a direct message. I promise I'll respond. And thank you for watching. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, have a fabulous day. We don't need pants. Not when we're on. Oh. Brennan, oh!